and welcome to my latest video. Today I have a Drugstore Makeup Starter Kit. Now if you don't really know what this video is about, basically it's the products that I would recommend from the drugstore for a beginner or even for someone who's looking to spruce up their makeup bag for summer. These are all products that I think would be perfect for the summer months. So if you want to see my tips and also a little bit of a tutorial, then carry on watching. So first off, for primer, I've used this before. A lot of these products that I'm going to include are actually products that I would use normally over higher end products, so I'll definitely make sure I tell you when I'm using those. So the first one is the Fix and Perfect Pro Primer from Rimmel. It's smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies, protects. I think this actually really helps for my makeup to last longer. I've noticed when I don't wear it basically. So I just take a little bit, about that much, on my finger, and then I just rub it in with my hands on my cheeks, nose, forehead and chin. So after primer, we go in with foundation. The foundation that I think I'll be using most this summer is the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Healthy Mix Foundation, and that's because it's got a dewy finish. I know that in the summer months it does get hotter, and so your face would naturally produce more oils, but in Britain it's actually not going to get that much hotter, I'm losing my voice. So this is definitely the foundation I'm going to be using because it gives you that summer glow quite naturally. So what I tend to do is I tend to take the Real Techniques buffing brush and just a couple of spritz on there, and then I dot it around my face. Like that. And then I just blend it in. So on to concealer. I have two concealers for two different reasons. The first, which is the one I'll actually be using today, is the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. Concealer. And it's like this, and it does have a matching foundation. I bought this, and when I first used it, I don't think I liked it because I haven't touched it for a while, and then I thought I'd just use it a couple of days ago, and I love it. It does what it says. It wakes you up. It makes my under eyes look a lot better, so I'll be using that one today. But I just thought I'd show you this. That's for under eyes. If you were looking for something with a little bit more coverage, I would definitely recommend the 17 4 paint, which comes in a little pot. It's a creamy consistency, but it is such a dupe for Boing from Benefit. If you can see, they actually look pretty similar and they swatch the same, and I find that they have the same lasting power. I've used both on consecutive days and tried to figure out which is better, but I really think that both are good. But today I'm going to be just using the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. And I just put a tiny dot, like, I think someone on YouTube calls them like the Chanel C's, because they look a bit like C's on your eyes. And then I'm actually just going to use my finger and blend it out. Okay, so now that's all blended in, I'm actually going to go and do my, oh, mirror falling. I'm going to do my eyebrows now, just to let my makeup set. That's what I've been doing recently. I use lots of different eyebrow pencils, but one that's not an eyebrow pencil, it's an eyeliner. Gonna get the right one. I use lots of eyebrow pencils, but the majority of them are drugstore. In fact, all of them are drugstore. But the one that I've actually been really liking at the moment is the Rimmel Professional Eyebrow Pencil, and I genuinely think it's like £2. And it comes with this little brush, which you can use, but I actually have a little spoolie that I got for free from a MAC counter, because they do, like, if you just go in and say, can I have a little spoolie, they give you one. So I would definitely recommend that. So I was gonna buy one and they're like £15, so I was like, maybe not. So I just brush through my brows, and I just take the pencil and then I just draw in tiny little hairs, just little, doing it slowly. I tend to do the bottom line first, just so that I get a bit of structure, and then draw the rest in. Once I've drawn them in, I just go back with my spoolie and just brush through, just to, I don't know why, that's what everyone else does. I think just to blend everything in, maybe. And then this product I would use over, I have the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is basically this, and I would use this over this. It's the, use this over the Benefit one. That's what I meant. The L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. Oh, my eyebrows look a bit crazy. It's because I haven't got any eye makeup on. And this is like glue for your eyebrows, I'm not kidding, it's so good. Now I've done my eyebrows and my foundation and concealer's had a bit of time to settle into my skin, I'm going to be setting it, and I'm going to be setting it with the Matte Maker Maybelline powder, which I have been loving. I use this every day without fail. and I just give it a light dusting. It just helps to take the shine away. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using a palette that is very battered, literally fallen apart, and it is the Makeup Revolution Salvation palette, and this makeup brand is the one that I always recommend to people for beginners, especially for eyeshadow, because their palettes have a lot of colours and they are really good quality, especially the shimmery ones. The matte ones are not quite as good a quality, and this is the Welcome to the Pleasure Dome palette. Because this is a summary tutorial, I'm going to be using this colour here, this bright blue colour, actually underneath my eyes, and it's just going to be like a pop of colour, but not too cray. Well, I hope not. So first off, I'm just going to be taking a fluffy brush. This is one from Real Techniques, and I'm going to be putting this white shade all over my lid. All over my lid. I'm also going to be taking it up onto the brow bone to act as a highlight up there as well. Then with an angled brush, I'm going to be taking the third darkest shimmery colour, this colour here, and I'm going to be taking that in the crease. So I'm doing sort of a similar thing to what I'd normally do, a light colour then a dark colour, but I'm doing it with lighter shimmery colours because this is a summer look. So I'm just taking it in the crease, like all the way around, and then just bringing it across the eye slightly. Just helps to soften everything up and give a bit of depth to your eye. Because that's what we want, depth. Or so I'm told. I'm then going to be adding this, it's almost like a khaki colour. It's a matte colour, but because I want a tiny little bit more depth in my eye, how many times can I say depth in this video? But I don't want to add any more shimmer or anything, so I'm just going to use a tiny little bit of this. Literally just place it on. Like that, and then I'm going to wipe off the excess of my brush on this mirror. Because, you know, I'm stylish like that. And then I'm going to blend it out. Just slightly. But I'm just going to be blending it out on the very outer crease. So if you've watched one of my recent videos, I literally just put my brush there and then I just woggle. I woggle it about. I think that was wiggle and wobble. Woggle. Is a woggle one of those things that you used to use in the swimming pool? Just an interesting turn of events. Anyway, I just moved the brush around. Okay, so now we're going to take a pencil brush and we're going to do the under eyes. The first thing I'm going to do is take that very light white colour on the pencil brush and put it on the inner corners of my eyes on the bottom. This is going to help to, I'll just put the mirror in the middle. This is going to help to brighten your eyes as well. I'm then going to take that crazy blue colour that you're probably all terrified of and take a bit on my blush. Like this, tap off the excess, and then put it in the middle of my eye basically. Okay, so I've blended it out, and then I'm just going to do the same on the other side for now. Okay, so it's just like a hint of colour right now. It's up to you how much colour you want. I'm actually going to put a little bit more on because that's what I'm crazy about right now. And that is it for the eyes actually. I think it's just a fun pop of colour for summer and not too difficult to do, so you can sort of do the colour bit without having any skill. Not that I don't have skill obviously, I mean I'm really skilled. Don't lie. So now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Mascara. This, people, this is good, okay? This is the best mascara I've used. I don't think I've ever said that. That was quite stressful for me to say. But it is. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara, and it does that. It's so good. So I'm just going to apply that. Did you see that? Can you see that? I mean, what? So mascara done. I'm not going to put any eyeliner on because it's summer and you don't wear eyeliner in summer. So I'm now going to use a bronzer with a brush, obviously, and it is the Solar Powder bronzer from Soap and Glory. Oh, from Soap and Glory. This love. I forgot about it, didn't use it for a while. I don't think I really knew how to use bronzer properly, if I'm perfectly honest, because my face is so pale and I was like, I just put it all over my face and it'll be fine. Don't do that. I'm just going to be putting it there, there, and under my chin. So basically like in a 3, you can see that. So where you would contour if you wanted to contour, but because I'm using a big fluffy brush and a bronzer, it just gives a nice sort of glow. If I feel like I want a little bit more definition, what I'll do is I'll take the brush on the side and just put it in sideways, tap off the excess, and then just put a tiny little bit more on. For blusher, I'm going to be using one from Natural Collection. I think it's called Pink Cloud. Yeah, how cute is that? Pink Cloud on a Real Techniques blush brush, just dolloping it in. I really like this blusher, lasts all day on me. And it isn't too crazy because I have quite red cheeks, so don't need much help in that. And then for a highlight, I'm going to be using the Soap & Glory Glow All Out. Okay, so finally for lip colour, you can wear whatever lip colour you want basically. Although the blue is underneath the eye, it's not really in your face, so it's you don't have to not wear a bright lip or anything. So I'm going to be using this Max Factor lip pencil in Pink Petal. I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible Lip Gloss, that's what they're called. These are new, they're so good. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Gloss in Protest Queen. It's one of their cream ones. It's also in the number 103 if you don't know the names. So you just get this little doe foot applicator. You just pop it on. And this is it. This is the look that I created using my Drugstore Makeup Starter Kit. And I think because of the palette you would maybe get, you have so many options. I've already done a tutorial using this, but if you want me to do a couple more tutorials using this, then do let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, so this is a pretty exciting day for me. This is my last ever exam and sort of finishing university, so I thought I'd bring you along for the day. I'm also